Good afternoon, friends. Jonathan Fontana. Before I get started on the rest of my day, I have a couple of friends online that seem to be aggravated about their current situation, and they're tired of where they're at, they're tired of the people they're hanging out with, and they don't know how to change. You can change today. You can start that transformation now. Do it in your head, do it in your heart, now, before you're ever out of the physical situation that you're in. It's a lot easier to do that now in your mind and in your heart than it is to put down $1,000 deposit on a new apartment, or to go out and get a different job tomorrow if it's work that maybe you're aggravated with. Start changing your thought process and believe it in your head that it's, some people say, well, that's just the way I am. No, that's the way you were. And today's a new day, and tomorrow is even better. Everyone has difficulties, everyone has problems. Start using words like, that's cool, instead of dwelling on an issue. For example, do you remember like 30 weeks ago you had a big issue and someone said something on Facebook and it blew up out of proportion and there was a big conversation about it and it just messed up your whole day? You remember? No, you don't. Do you remember 2 months ago where you had a great day and then at the end of the day you got a message or something from somebody and it just aggravated you to no end? You said, I was having a good day, now this person had to show up, say this, now I can't sleep, and when you did fall asleep you had a nightmare. You remember what that was about? No, you don't. The point is, life is going to happen. You decide what mood it puts you in. That's where I go back to say things like, isn't that interesting? And then move on, brush it off your shoulders. If someone says, hey, your best friend says, I was going to make it to your birthday party, I can't make it. And now your whole birthday party could be ruined because your best friend wasn't there. Say, that's cool. I understand. That's interesting. Whatever you would like to say, but move on. Why? Because here soon you're going to have a whole nother issue that you're going to have to try to brush off your shoulders. I call it cold fries. Well, I would hear a story, someone would come to me and say, man, I went to the drive-thru and they gave me cold fries. And it's a 7 or 8 minute conversation about how they don't like drive-thrus. And now they're putting it down on my day, trying to get me to stress out about it. It's cold fries. You're going to get cold fries again and again and again. Let's not be thankful for the food you have to eat. Do you see what I'm saying? Start the transformation today in your heart and in your head. And it'll aggravate some people. They might come through the door knowing that they're going to mess you up, knowing they're going to get your day down, and they'll tell you something and say, that's cool, and brush it off, because you know that you're looking for something better, and you know you're headed to a better place without them. Things like this happen all the time, every day. And I tell you what, don't give that to the devil. Don't blame it on the devil. He'll take it. He'd love to think he has the power to come out of hell, to manifest himself in the physical realm and make your milk go bad. He can't do that. And if you think he can, and every time you have a problem you blame it on the devil, he might end up having enough power. I know he'll have it in your head. See, I don't think he's not that strong. He doesn't have enough power. The devil can get inside your head and try to tweak your attitude, but it's up to you what mood that you pick. If you've ever been happy or if you've ever been sad, you picked the mood. People encourage you to be happy or to be sad. They can do things to try to make you happy or try to make you sad, but the mood that you end up with is one that you picked. So cold fries happen all the time, and they're going to continue to happen. Don't give that power to the devil or to the evil spirits or whatever you want to call it. It's life. And that kind of thing doesn't bother you anymore. Why? Because you're moving up and you're moving out and you're getting a better life for yourself. And it starts in your head and it starts in your heart. The reason I'm even telling you this is because I don't want to get on Facebook and see somebody suffering. Not because it's wasting my time. I've chosen to make this video. I want you to see it so you can have some of the advice that I've learned. So brush that stuff off, because you're gonna get cold fries again, and you have to decide either today, is cold fries gonna bother me today and every time it shows up, or am I going to decide today to brush this stuff off? It could be a flat tire, it could be sour milk, it could be someone being mean to you and just saying the rudest thing to you. You might even say it behind your back or to your face, and say, that's interesting, and move on. It'll start to aggravate people. They're going to say, hey, why are you always in a good mood? Don't you realize what just happened? Don't you realize you just got a flat tire and you're sitting on the side of the road? I've told people, as we had a flat tire, I was riding with a buddy, and he got on the phone. As soon as we got a flat tire, he pulled up and got his phone and spent 7 minutes telling his girlfriend how terrible it was. In that same 7 minutes, I had changed the tire. And he goes, wow, that was fast. I'll say, listen, if this is our biggest problem tonight, then we're doing okay. Some people don't even have a car to ride around in. And all we have to do is change a flat tire. And now we have a vehicle. That's almost a miracle in my eyes. You see what I'm saying? It's up to you. Change your thoughts, change your mind. It's all how you perceive things, and what you're doing right now is building up, I guess people call it muscle memory, but it's like brain memory, where you train yourself into not letting these things bother you. Isn't that a beautiful thing that you can train yourself? Like I say, every mood you've ever been in, you've picked. For example, for some reason this camera is messing up. It goes about 2 minutes of recording, and if I record over 2 minutes and I'm watching it back, it gets all choppy. So now I've got to keep stopping every 2 minutes and to make this video. Now I could say it's the devil and he doesn't want me to make a video. No, my camera's messed up. Kodak needs to do a better job, or I need to get a better camera. Blame it on myself so I can fix the problem. If I say the problem's out of my hands and it's evil spirits, then it's not in my control. But it is in your control, and it starts in your heart and it starts in your head. I've got to make these little videos short now, so I can upload them. I don't have to. I'm doing this anyway. I appreciate you listening. I want you to live a better life, and I want you to be happy and be relaxed. Pick your mood.